Okay, so this is my cousin Cole, and I'm going to ask him a couple questions on what motivates him. Cole, first tell us a little bit about yourself, like what sports you play, if you work out, all those kind of things.
I'm a hockey player, and yeah, I work out a little bit, I guess you could say, during the off season. Full-time student hockey player, and yeah.
Okay, so we're going to find out what motivates a student athlete. What personally motivates you?
I'm personally motivated by people who have just became successful by doing the same things that I've done, and just by looking at what they've done and how they've gone to where they are motivates me just to continue on the path that I'm on and not get distracted. And yeah, I find a lot of motivation in that. So.
Okay, that's really awesome. Coming from a coach, what form of motivation do you respond best to? Coming from like an authoritative figure or a coach?
I respond best to probably a coach who will just tell me straight up how it is, and he's not gonna sugarcoat anything. Like, he'll just, if I'm playing bad, he'll tell me that I'm playing bad, but also at the same time, I want constructive criticism, so like I'll be able to build off of it. Like, so yeah, just constructive criticism, and that'll help me become a better person and player or whatever I'm trying to get better at. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so one more question for you.
Yeah.
How do you respond when the coach is doing the opposite of what you respond better to? So some people can deal with screaming, some people like the encouragement. What do you do when they do the opposite of what you like?
I guess I like when a coach will scream. I guess like it helps get me going and get focused. So when a coach just tells me good job and keep going even when I'm doing bad, I guess I'd look for some accountability for my teammates, just as teammates, to get me going, and they should know like when I'm playing good or not good. So I don't know, they have a really big role in playing. I guess if my coach isn't that type of coach, that'll do that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, now thank you for
Yep.
being with us today.
No problem.
Okay, so this is my little cousin Brett, and he's also plays some sports, so we're gonna get some answers from him. Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Brett, as she said, and I play hockey, and I'm also a junior high student.
Okay, so we're gonna figure out what motivates a younger student athlete. So, what motivates you personally?
I'm motivated by more people setting a role model for, say, my brother's a really big role model for my hockey. Like, I look up to him a lot of things, like my training and even my games and the way I play, or to my dad or an NHL player that I look up to.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so what form of motivation do you respond best to coming from a coach or an authoritative figure?
I'm more into an encouraging coach, so that's what I'm into. And on the same side, I kind of like a coach that's gonna give me the comments that I need to improve my game or practice. Just
so a little bit of constructive criticism.
Yeah. So I don't know, just tells me what I'm working on, and then just make sure he tells me that I'm doing good when I'm doing good. And
kind of like a little compliment sandwich.
Yeah, just a bit of
both.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. What happens when a coach does yell at you? And that does happen at younger ages still. So what happens then?
I guess I kind of just gotta look, just deeper and just say I just gotta keep on playing my game and just look for other ways to improve it, and not ignore him, but just kind of just transfer what his yelling or whatever he's doing and freaking out to just calming down and just focusing on what I need to improve.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you, Brett.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so this is my little brother Kyler. And Kyler, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm in grade 11. I go to St. Francis Xavier and I'm a hockey player.
Okay, awesome. What motivates you?
What motivates me is when I'm playing hockey, if I get hit and I fall or something, I get really mad. I want to go and rock the guy, get really fired up. And my parents and my family really motivate me, because if I have a good game, they're encouraging me, and it makes me want to have more good games. So I keep getting compliments.
That's good.
And if I'm playing bad, they just tell me straight up, but they don't like yell at me because that bugs me. I don't like that.
Okay, that's pretty good. So, I know you were starting to touch on it, but let's actually move to that question completely. What form of motivation do you respond best to, coming from a coach or an authoritative figure?
I like encouragement from the coach. If he's screaming at me, I kind of shut him out and do my own thing. It kind of discourages me sometimes. But for the most part, if he's encouraging me, I usually play well, and that helps me with my game.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do to try and change that discouragement? Like when a coach is yelling at you, is there anything that you personally do, like different tricks that you use to try and motivate
Like to
yourself
reverse.
to reverse the psychology or whatever?
I try to just play better, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
But you just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I try to use as motivation, but usually it's hard to play after.
You just
Coach
kind of want
is
to quit.
freaking out
Just
at
don't
you.
like it.
No, I don't. I never quit. But
Not quit hockey, but I mean just be done with the game.
no,
No.
I just want to keep playing and try and get a better shift. But it's hard to after you've been shut down, knocked down, and stuff.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much for helping me, Kyler, as I know you really didn't want to.
Yep.